you might have noticed that Linus was trending on Twitter. That was Linus from Linus Tech Tips, and what it was about was the backpack they're selling. So basically, I recommend you go and check out the recent WAN show. Basically, what happened is Linus had this really weird take on warranties. It's the sort of take where if a company made that take, Linus would have done like a 10-minute video roasting them. Pretty much the idea was that he didn't want to give any sort of warranty for the backpack because if he did and he was to die, for example, and then his wife had to take over the business, he didn't want to saddle his wife with the burden of fulfilling that warranty. But that just doesn't really make any sense. Like, if the business ended up not doing well after Linus passed, which I'm kind of convinced is probably going to be the case, I know that the other members of LTT are quite popular, but I don't know if LTT could really exist without Linus being a host. But that's a problem for some point in the future. If the business shut down at some point, the reason why you have a business is to separate your legal and personal liability. So if the company went under, the warranties would be bust as well. And he brought up these like really weird takes. Oh, he's been like going very hard about it on Twitter. Honestly, Linus needs to honestly needs to touch some fucking grass. Like, this dude needs to stop being on Twitter every second of the day. We have this one here. My point is that a lifetime warranty or any warranty period means nothing. I could just fold the company and be shit out of luck. So at the end of the day, you either trust me to do the right thing or you don't. It doesn't actually make a difference if we have a formal warranty policy. Like, takes like this just don't make any sense. So if the company folds or like you shut down the company, then the warranty would go bust. But like, you're not planning to do that. So why not offer a warranty? Like, your plan is for LTT to exist long into the future. So just offer a warranty. And he brought up the fact that they're not trying to be a business that sells backpacks. But the merch that LTT makes isn't just YouTuber merch. It's not like, hey, this is just a shirt off of Teespring. He's gone on record to say that he's trying to, like, better the state of YouTuber merch. Like, better the quality of the content out there and be better than, like, all of the competition. That sounds a lot like you're trying to sell a really good product, and this has sort of gotten a lot of people worried about the screwdriver, because if you're going to be selling, like, the screwdriver's been, like, super hyped up. So if you're going to be making a big deal about this screwdriver, if you're not going to offer the warranty on the backpack, you're not going to probably offer the warranty on that as well. And it's not like these are the only tools in that category. There are plenty of other options out there, even when we are talking about the concept of a tech backpack. Like, there are other options that are available. There was one in this mega thread that I can't remember I can't find the link to it, but I wish I could. Oh, in case you didn't realize, it was a $300 backpack. So it's not like it's a cheap $20 backpack you buy for your kids that gets completely demolished by the end of the school year. Is it $250 or $300? $300 might be the Canadian price, actually. Like, it's a backpack that you buy and you will keep for 5 or 10 years. For a thing like that, a lot of people would expect there to be a warranty. Even if your goal isn't to be a backpack provider, you're trying to, like... Oh, the other problem here is that offering a warranty in a lot of regions of the world isn't just a choice that you make. It is you have a warranty or you don't sell here sort of situation. Like Australia has similar sort of warranty policies like that. The EU has warranty policies like that. Canada has some sort of enforced warranty as well. I'm not 100% sure on the specific details of that. But Linus has supposedly claimed, or not supposedly, he has claimed that the outrage that happened about this on Reddit didn't actually have anything to do with the people really buying the product. So one of the things he said here is, our customers don't give a shit. There is no en masse cancellation of orders that took place over the weekend. As usual, it's the I wouldn't buy it anyway crowd guessing. What I meant, our community and customers know we stand behind our products. Wait, you're telling me the vocal minority are vocal when a minority? It's shocking, right? And sort of, this guy got it pretty much down pat. We have a loyal fan base who does what we say and asks no questions, so they don't need a warranty and F everyone else. Now, I'm not worried about, the backpack being bad quality. Like, it's probably going to be a great backpack because from all of the engineering work they've been putting into it, that seems like the only thing it could, really be. But it still seems really strange that if you stand behind, one of the other arguments he made is, we stand behind the product, but we're not going to offer a warranty. If you stand behind the product, offering a warranty shouldn't be that big of a deal because you don't expect the warranty to, really be used then. That makes sense. If you think that the product is such a good product, offering a good warranty shouldn't be a big deal because it's just probably not going to be used. Or if it is going to be used, it's going to be used fairly in a fairly limited way, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I personally don't need a backpack. I wasn't going to buy one in the first place. But I can understand why a lot of people are really worried about it. When I buy a backpack, I buy cheap backpacks. My most expensive ones have been $50. I'm like, oh, this is an expensive backpack. Actually, maybe it was $30, actually, $30 or $40. This is an expensive backpack for me. I just don't need a backpack, really. So, it's just, not a thing that I super cared about. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with the eventual screwdriver. Because you only get so many of these times where you can, really piss off your audience. It's not something you can just do forever into the future. There comes a point where you have to address these problems and actually listen to the feedback, not just sort of pass it as water under the bridge. LTT is a very big organization, and you can deal with a lot of these times of people getting very angry with LTT. But there comes a point where that no longer works in the same way, if that makes sense.